What it do, flight crew? FTC. Flight team, stand up! Another year to carry. It's January. We got 12 most terrifying bridges you don't want to cross. And not the bridges where it means burning bridges with people. I'm talking about the literal bridges that you have to drive across or ride a bike across or walk across. There's actually terrifying bridges out there, yo. And you don't want to cross them. We got some so fresh, so clean, educational-ish. I know you guys are back to school, man. But, you know, check me out, man. I know you just come back from winter break. I need you to take your notes out. Yes, that's one. But we won't have no quiz or test this week until further notice. How you like that? I just need you to write down 3 facts. At the end of class, I'm going to ask about 2 to 5 of y'all what was the facts that you learned or something that you heard from the video. As usual, if the administrators walk in, hide your iPhones, your Androids, your iPads, your LimeWires, your MP3 players. Because I'm not responsible if it gets taken away. Let's check it out. By Mind Boggler. I think it's the first time I'm on this channel.
Cool videos on our channel? We do, so press this bell and enable to send notifications.
Some people have always been frightened of bridges. Gephrophobia sufferers often try to avoid crossing bridges altogether, driving miles out of their way to avoid them. Of course, quite a few bridges can be rough experiences.
Bro, where's the guardrail
as well?
Bro!
At some bridges, however, terror seems to be the only sensible response.
Ain't nobody crossing
we look at 12 bridges that would turn anyone's legs to jelly. Don't look down.
Now, the thing about me, it's weird. Like, I'm not afraid of heights, but like, let's say like if I'm on like a top of like a skyscraper, and I think it was, which state has it? I think I want to say Chicago has it, where like you're able to like kind of like look down, like literally like kind of like be on the glass like on some Spider-Man shit. Like when I can look directly down like that, I kind of get jittery, but I can still maintain. But you'll still, like, if you're next to me, you can kind of sense, like, you know what I'm saying, you good type shit. You know, it's that paranoia, especially like the more like higher I am. Like, yeah.
7 Mile Bridge, Florida. Most bridges gained their infamy of inducing terror.
How the fuck did I not know about this bridge in Florida? What the fuck is that shit? Bro, I grew up the entire time in Florida, bro. Damn near. Like, 7 Mile Bridge. I'm trying to see where it's at. It's like, oh my gosh, bro. I had it. It's like, oh, so it's like on the Keys. Is it? Yeah, bro, I gotta get under the bigger map. My bad. I'm gonna edit all this out, you guys. You know what I'm saying? Where is it, bro? Okay, here's the map. That's what I was trying to look for, bro. Oh, so it's on the Keys. It's the Key West. It's like on the very bottom of Florida. See, I never been to like the Keys, like Key West or anything like that, like ever. You know what I'm saying? I actually don't like boats like that, like at all. Like I don't like cruises. I've never been on a cruise. I just don't fuck with boats. And the thing is, I can swim really good. I just don't. That's such a sketchy to me. So like, you know, that was the reason probably why. I guess that attracts people that like to go on the boats, the Key West, to dive, the snorkel. I've been snorkeling before. Like they got something. I want to say it's like, it's a place around Riviera. Or it's like, yeah, it's like around there. It's like a place like under like some like bridge. If you're from Florida, you know what I'm talking about. Like it's like around Riviera, and they like offer like snorkeling like type ish. I did it when I was like in my summer camp, like back in the day, like 6th, 7th grade reacts. But yeah, that's the only time of snorkeling I did. Like, and that was cool. But I've never been to like the bottom of like Florida, like bro, like because that looks something different, bro.
They're dizzying heights. However, 7 Mile Bridge in Florida is but only 65 feet above the water at its highest point. But don't be fooled. This bridge is still very scary. The 7-mile
I
bridge
bet, bro.
plunges right into the
Imagine
ocean.
bro, that's dangerous as fuck too. They need to have like a portal over it or something. Like, bro, if a hurricane comes by, which hurricanes hit at least 2 to 5 times a year in Florida. So it's just like, bro, all that wind, bro, is literally you're gonna have like a mini like tsunami on that bridge as you're driving, bro. That's literally a hazard, bro. Like,
Connecting some of the Florida Keys with one
I'm
another.
good. I'm never going
However,
to
once
Key
you are
West,
on the
bro.
bridge, all
If
you
I
can see
gotta
for
go through
miles
that, bro,
around
like,
is
nah,
bridge
I'm good. I'm
and
not driving
water.
on that, bro.
This remoteness, length, and feeling of vulnerability is what makes this bridge so frightening, especially when you consider the fact that if you get in an accident or your car breaks down, you are ultimately stuck until help arrives. As if that wasn't bad enough, once on the bridge, you are also at the whim of Mother Nature, as storms are frequent and can roll in without warning, leaving those already on the bridge with no other option than to keep pressing forward.
I'm
Number
good.
11, Royal Gorge Bridge,
Royal
Colorado.
Gorge Bridge, Colorado.
The Royal Gorge Bridge, the
Damn!
until
Fuck
2001,
no!
was built in 1929 for a paltry $350,000. The bridge spans 384 meters.
There's barely like a rail on
1,260
there,
feet,
bro.
across Colorado's magnificent Royal Gorge. The Arkansas River thunders by 291 meters, 955
Fuck, bro, I
feet
could,
below,
bro.
occasionally.
Like, I'm
carrying-
never taking like a child like there, like, until they like probably like 21, if they want to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, my daughter is not going anywhere near these types of attractions, bro. Like, this is like such a hazard, bro. Like, there's no guardrail or nothing. Like, there's no guardrail or nothing, bro. Like,
84 meters, 1,260 feet, across Colorado's magnificent Royal Gorge. The Arkansas River thunders by 291 meters, 955 feet below, occasionally carrying whitewater rafters battling against the elements. It took just 6 months to construct the bridge. The 2 main cables each weigh 200 tons and consist of 2,100 individual cables twisted together. 1,292 planks of wood were bolted to the base to form the deck of the bridge. As there is no vertical truss to the bridge, it has a tendency to move with the motion of footfall, which can be disconcerting when you're crossing a gorge with a raging river almost 300 meters, 1,000 feet below you. If you don't fancy taking the bridge, you could always try the aerial gondolas, which will get you to the other side without the need to panic. Number 10. Titlis Cliff Walk, Switzerland. In order to cross the Titlis Cliff Walk, you first need to climb Mount Titlis, where you will find the bridge waiting for you at the summit. You will then walk through the glacier cave via an underground tunnel to reach it. The Titlis Cliff Walk is around 3,000 meters, 10,000 feet above sea level, and 100 meters, 330 feet long, but only 1 meter, 3.3 feet wide. It stretches from one rock face to another in the Swiss Alps. The bridge crosses a roughly 500 meter, 1,600 feet deep chasm. Walking in single file, it is said to be 150 steps to the other side over the chasm. Once you get to the other side, you can then take the Ice Flyer chairlift to the top of the other side of the glacier. We can only wonder why no one thought to just climb up the other side in the first place. Number 9. Puente de Abuela, Mexico. Even the road leading up to Puente de Abuela is difficult to traverse, but the bridge itself is terrifying. The bridge is around 300 meters, 1,000 feet long, and is 100 meters.
Bro, I have to turn into like Miles Morales Spider-Man, bro. Bro, I'm not crossing that bridge, man. Bro, I need my damn badges with the Spider-Man thing. Like, they come like my Spidey suits or something, bro. Because you can literally trip over air, bro, and literally like, bro, it's lethal.
327 feet above a ravine. The bridge is only 0.6 meters, 2 feet wide. Thankfully, Puente de Abuela is now only used by pedestrians, but it was used by pack animals in the past. The bridge was originally constructed in 1898 and was used to move gold and silver taken from the local mines and bring supplies in. The bridge sways as you walk on it, and although it has handrails, the spaces between the planks are wide, which means that you have a good view of the canyon below if you are foolish enough to look down. Traffic also moves both ways across the bridge, so you may find yourself jostled as you walk. If you are brave enough to cross the bridge, designed, believe it or not, by the same people who designed the Brooklyn Bridge, you will be able to visit the Ghost Town Museum and one of the abandoned mines. Maybe not. Number 8. The Hanging Bridge of Gaza, Nepal. The Hanging Bridge of Gaza should perhaps be called the Swinging Bridge of Gaza, due to the altitude and
bro, you know what some of these bridges remind me of, bro? You know that one scene in Shrek, the first one, where Donkey and Shrek were running away from that castle in Fiona, and they was on that little thin-ass bridge, bro? Like, bro,
high winds, the bridge sways precariously as it is crossed by locals, visitors, and cattle. Though the bridge looks rather fragile, it is said to be quite sturdy. It is still used to move cattle, though the beasts are sometimes blinkered to stop them from panicking as they cross the bridge. And you can see why. If only you could blinker the people too. The bridge is said to have been built to ease congestion across other bridges and is used daily by locals driving their animals across it, which makes the idea of traffic jams interesting. Number 7. Coiling Dragon Path. If you're scared of heights, you're going to find that this walkway is going to scare you just looking at the photos. You aren't alone though, and many people would take one look at this adventure and simply turn the other way. After all, who needs to walk around 5,000 feet in the air anyway, right? If, however, you are taking one look at this glass option and thinking, how fast can I get there? You aren't alone either. All you have to do is take a look at the photos and see that there are other adventurers that are looking to get in some excellent time in the world of heights. You have to admit that it would make some incredible pictures, there's no question about that. Can you stomach the heights? That, it seems, is the question that everyone is asking themselves when they look about going on it. Number 6. Kazushanka Bridge, Peru. The Kazushanka Bridge, sitting on the Great Inca Road through the Andes, is the finest remaining example of an Inca suspension bridge. The bridges were of vital importance in connecting and consolidating the Inca Empire, and they continue to be used as ordinary parts of the road system for centuries afterward. Again, in times of conflict, the bridges were cut down to protect the inhabitants from intruders. When the Spanish invaded, many of the bridges were burned. Inca bridges were made by braiding natural fibers to make the floor, handrails, and vertical ties between the base and the handrails for protection. Stone pillars anchor the cables on either side of the bridge. Crossing the bridge is not a smooth experience, it has to be said, and the loose nature of the construction allows walkers to get a good view of the river below.
With that bridge, to be honest with you, like, that's not as bad as the other ones. The fall doesn't look like that bad, and you can fall into that water as long as it's like 10 feet, and you'll be Gucci, bro. Like, I wouldn't have no worry about crossing this one compared to everything else. I'd rather would cross this bridge out of every other bridge, bro.
Into cables.
Like,
the inhabitants of each side of the bridge then work together
I just
to pull the
swim.
ropes across. They do not demolish the old bridge until the new one
bro,
has
how
been
the hell
built
do they build
alongside
this
it.
so fast?
Each community begins work at their own end and meet in the middle of the bridge.
Bro, I don't care what anybody says, bro. That's real talent, bro. That's, if you define talent, bro, like these people that build these bridges and just burn them off when they want to, you know, because they said and keep intruders out. Like, and you just build it back like this fast and just so in depth, bro. Like, that's talent, bro. I'm sorry. Like,
the whole bridge can be rebuilt in 3 days.
School can't teach you that.
After which the communities gather for a celebration, which seems only right. Number 5. Kubaninsky Bridge, Russia. You have to have nerves of steel to drive along this adrenaline-inducing rickety bridge in Russia. To cross the dilapidated
what the hell?
Bridge in the
Now that's just stupid, bro. If you have to, bro, if you drive across this, bro, like you literally have, no, man. That's the stupidest thing you can possibly do, bro. You just don't care about yourself, bro, if you drive across this. I'm sorry. There's a whole other bridge there. You can't get the car, bro. Like, I'm gonna make them, somebody tow it across this bridge at least or something. Like, give it to me. There's no way this is the only way to go, bro. This is just...
Drivers must navigate a tiny 6-foot wide path
bro.
with no railing or safety features to save them from toppling into the
I mean, at least when it's winter, the ice be there.
To make matters worse, the old metal structure is covered with wooden planks, which can be slippery due to the frequent snow and ice. According to Oddity Central, the Trans-Baikal Region Bridge, which crosses the Vidam River, was originally built to be part of the Baikal Armor Mainline Railway. However, this never came to fruition, leaving the 1,500 inhabitants of the Kuwanda village free to use the bridge, if they dare. The decaying structure allegedly has not seen repairs in the last 3 decades since it was built, making for a nail-biting
and you're
drive
driving a
for those
motorcycle?
to traverse it. Adding to this are the terrifying strong winds that threaten to
imagine you riding a motorcycle and you just got a fart or some shit, bro. Like, isn't that gonna throw you off, bro?
Below. Drivers are said to cross the bridge with their windows rolled down to prevent the wind from toppling their vehicles off the sides. According to Russian blogger Sergei Dolya, who photographed the rundown bridge, surprisingly, there is no online record of any accidents or fatalities linked to Kubaninsky Bridge.
Really?
However, he speculates this could be due to the limited number of drivers who are brave enough to cross it. Number 4. Hongyagu Bridge,
hey, it's something.
China.
Maybe
Sometimes, it seems that bridge designers are twisted, sadistic people. Take the designers of Hebei's Hongyagu Bridge, which opened in the end of 2017. They have constructed a bridge which spans 488 meters, 1,601 feet, over a vertical drop of 220 meters.
I ain't gonna lie though, like, it's dangerous as hell, but this would be such a fire. Like, if I were to like shoot a music video over here, bro, that's why I be wanting to travel. So I want this Roro to go away, man. Like I told y'all, like the first spot I really want to go to is Tokyo, bro. That's like my favorite spot I want to hit, bro. Like I just like Tokyo just looks so beautiful, bro. Like, and then just like this right here, bro. Bro, I would 100% shoot a visual right. This will be, bro. Watch the day I'm able to actually like travel like that, bro, and shoot something there. That visual don't hit like for like 250 million, bro. Like
they're 22 feet. Which is nerve-wracking enough for most people. But the designers decided to add a glass floor so that users could have a great view of the valley below them and trick their minds into believing that there is nothing holding
Bro, I would have killed the heat check dance on that bridge,
they decided to give the bridge added sway.
The
glass panels are 4 centimeters, 1.6 inches thick, which doesn't seem like a lot when it sits between you and certain death. The bridge is capable of accommodating 2,000 people at a time, but only 600 are allowed to walk on it, just in case.
Bro, really?
Visitors
like, if you're gonna do all that, bro, you shouldn't even go walk on it, bro.
From scratching or
you're just making it worse. You're next to the side of it. You can
with glass bridges.
Fall.
Who would have known? The Bridge Authority has stationed staff members at points along the bridge to assist those who feel faint. Still, it could be worse. The creators of the glass suspension bridge have designed it with added sound effects. As you take each step along the glass bridge, it sounds as if the glass... Nope.
Bro, don't do that. Don't, come on, man. That edit was fucked up. They shouldn't have did that, bro.
The Hussein
my gosh.
hardly deserves the name.
Fam, I thought he was...
The current bridge is the new, improved version. The first, even scarier version having been destroyed by the weather. The bridge is made of rope and planks. There is a constant icy wind blowing too, which makes the bridge sway violently. At least 10 people have died.
Bro, that low-key messed my head up, bro. I ain't want...
If you were to
can't
fall,
play like
you
that.
would be plunged into the river below. Many tourists come to the bridge, often taking 2 steps onto it, taking a picture, and jumping hastily back. For the local people, however, it is not so easy.
Bro.
They still regularly make use of the crossing, even carrying large packs on their backs as they walk across. Number 2. Aya Kazurabashi, Japan. One of the more unusual-looking bridges, Aya Kazurabashi, is found in Japan's Aya Valley among mountains and hot springs. The Vine Bridge is 45
See, that was not that bad. I'll go on this one, too.
And only 14 meters, 46 feet above the Ayagawa River. But what it lacks in scariness, it makes up for in weirdness. It is constructed from a plant called hardy kiwi, which, though relatively strong, is not really suitable for bridge building because it is not durable and is prone to rotting. Not a good quality in a bridge. However, the hardy kiwi was used, it is said, deliberately so that the bridge could be cut down quickly in case of invaders, thus preventing the invading army from crossing the gorge. The bridge is rebuilt every 3 years, and the vines are latched to tall cedars at either side of the gorge. in these days of health and safety, the vines also hide steel ropes inside them, just in case. However, the wide gaps between the steps of the bridge, giving a vertical view of the river below, and the wild swinging as you pass along it,
can swim as long as there's no piranhas or like
life out of most visitors.
Sharks in there.
Number 1.
I'm good.
Eshima Ohashi Bridge, Japan.
Alright, number 1 is supposed to be the scariest one.
Japan, the Eshima Ohashi Bridge looks more like a roller coaster than a road. It links the city of Matsu in Shimane Prefecture to Sakai Minato in Tottori Prefecture, and is basically a highway to outer space, a shortcut to vomiting and nausea, making driving over this
see how steep that bridge is?
Thrilling car ride. It's one of the most spectacular bridges in the world. The bridge is a 2-lane concrete road. It rises so sharply it gives the bravest drivers the fear, featuring the ridiculously steep slope that allows ships to pass underneath it. The concrete road spans a mile and sends drivers soaring into the sky at the very sharp gradient of 6.1% across Lake Nakamura. The bridge is 1.44 kilometers long with a width of 11.3 meters. It is the largest rigid frame bridge in Japan.
Wow.
If you look straight onto the bridge, the ridiculously steep
incline look at that,
bro! Roller coaster than a road.
It looks like a Transformers picking it up.
It stretches about a mile long, with a height of about 144 feet and a 5.1% and 6.1% grade on each end. The bridge has an insanely steep and terrifying slope that's tall enough to let ships pass underneath it with ease. It is a stretch of road that has freaked out even the most confident drivers, as it looks like an insane roller coaster. Thank you so much for watching.
Hey man, that's what kept it all as usual, man. Coming up on the FlightReacts next minute on the 4 minute